Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha. Rudraksha Jabala Upanishad. Om. Let my limbs and speech, prana, eyes, ears, vitality, and all the senses grow in strength. All existence is the Brahman of the Upanishads. May I never deny Brahman, nor Brahman deny me. Let there be no denial at all. Let there be no denial at least from me. May the virtues that are proclaimed in the Upanishads be in me, who am devoted to the Atman. May they reside in me. Om, let there be peace in me. Let there be peace in my environment. Let there be peace in the forces that act on me. Hail, Om. I praise the effulgent state of absolute peace, belonging to Sri Maharudra, which is to be known through the Rudraksha Jabala Upanishad. Basunda questioned Lord Kalagni-Rudra, what is the beginning of Rudraksha beads? What is the benefit of wearing them on the body? Lord Kalagni-Rudra answered him thus, I closed my eyes for the sake of destroying the Tripura Asuras. From my eyes thus closed, drops of water fell on the earth. These drops of tears turned into Rudrakshas. By the mere utterance of the name Rudraksha, one acquires the benefit of 10 cows in charity. By seeing and touching it, one attains double that benefit. I am unable to praise it any more. I closed my eyes 1,000 celestial years. Then from my eyelids, drops of water dropped down and attained the state of immobility for blessing the devoted persons. This Rudraksha destroys the devotee's sins that are committed both night and day. By wearing it by mere vision of the Rudraksha, the benefit be say a lakh. But by wearing them, it will be a crore. Why? It will be equal to 100 crores. But it will be 1,000 lakhs of crores and 100 lakhs of crores times powerful when one does japa with Rudraksha and wears it at all times. Among Rudrakshas, one as big as Amalaka, Myrobalan, is considered to be the best. One as big as Bandari fruit, that is Indian berry, is considered to be of the middle sort. But that as big as Chana, that is Bengal gram, is considered to be the worst of all. This is my idea about the size of Rudraksha beads. The four kinds of people, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras, are born as merely a worthless burden on the earth. The real Brahmin is the white Rudraksha. The red is a Kshatriya, the yellow is a Vaishya, and the black is a Shudra. Therefore, a Brahmin should wear white Rudraksha, a Kshatriya the red, a Vaishya the yellow, and a Shudra the black. One should use those Rudraksha beads which are nice, handsome, strong, big, auspicious and thorny. One should avoid those eaten by worms, broken, without thorns and having sores. The self-holed Rudrakshas is of the best variety, but that which is held by man's attempt is considered to be worst. Those best Rudraksha should be strung in white thread. A worshipper of Shiva should wear Rudraksha all over the body. He should wear one bead on the crest, 300 around the head, 36 round the neck, 16 round each arm, 12 round the chest and 500 round the waist. He should wear a Yagnopavita consisting of 108 beads of Rudrakshas. He should wear 2, 3, 5 or 7 malas of Rudrakshas around the neck. A Shiva Bhakta should wear Rudraksha round his crown, earring, chain, round the ear, armlet at all times and specially round the stomach, irrespective of the fact whether he is sleeping, drinking, etc. If the devotee wears 300 beads, it is worst. If he wears 500, it will be medium, but 1000 will be the best of all. The devotee, when wearing Rudrakshas on the head, should repeat his Ishta mantra, and when wearing them round the neck, should repeat the Tatpurusha mantra, and when wearing round the throat, should repeat the Aghora mantra. The same mantra Aghora should be recited when wearing round the chest also. He should wear them round the arms with Aghora Bija mantra. Then again, Basunda asked Lord Kalagni-Rudra, what are the different forms and effect of Rudraksha beads? Please tell me about the secrets of these blessed ones, including their various faces. What is the means of getting rid of all evil? Lord Kalagni Rudra said, the bead with one face is of the form of supreme truth. A disciplined one, controlling his senses, mingles himself with the one eternal truth. After wearing these Rudrakshas, the bead with two faces is of the form of Ardhanarishvara, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of Ardhanarishvara, that is Shiva united with Shakti. The bead with three faces is of the form of three fires, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of Agni. The bead with four faces is of the form of four-faced Brahma, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of Brahma. The bead with five faces is the form of Pancha Brahmana, the five-faced Shiva, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of Pancha Brahman and drives away the sins of homicide. The bead with six faces is of the form of six-faced Kartikeya or Ganesha, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of wealth and health, clear intellect and wisdom and purification. The bead with seven faces is the form of seven mantras, Mother Goddess, seven matras, Mother Goddess, and devotees wearing it attains the grace of wealth and health, right perception and purity of mind. The bead with eight faces is of the form of eightfold nature, five elements, mind, ego, and matter, or the eight vasus, and the devotees wearing it attains the grace of these devatas and become truthful. The bead with nine faces is of the form of Navashaktis, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of the nine powers. The bead with 10 faces is of the form of 10 yamas, means used by yogins, and the devotees wearing it attains the grace of achieving peace of the mind. The bead with 11 faces is the form of 11 Rudras, and the devotees wearing it attain the grace of increased well-being and wealth. The bead with 12 faces is of the form of Mahavishnu, or the 12 Adityas, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of moksha. The bead with 13 faces is the form of Kama, that is Cupid or the god of love, and the devotee wearing it attains the grace of Cupid in gratifying all desires. The bead with 14 faces is of the form of Rudra, being generated out of his eyes, and devotee wearing it attains the grace of destruction of all diseases. One who wears Rudraksha should not use intoxicants, meat, garlic, onion, carrots, and all such prohibited things. By wearing Rudrakshas during eclipse, Vishnu Shankranti, the end of Meena and the beginning of Meshamasa, new moon, full moon, and other such auspicious days, one is freed from all sins. The base of the Rudraksha bead is Brahma, its navel is Vishnu, its face is Rudra, and its whole consists of all gods. One day, Sarat Kumara asked Kalagni Rudra, O Lord, tell me the rules for wearing Rudrakshas. At that time, Nidagha, Jadabharata, Dattatreya, Katyayana, Bharadwaja, Kapila, Vasishta, Pipalada, etc. came to Kalagni Rudra. Then Lord Kalagni Rudra asked them why they all had come in a group. They all answered that they came to hear the method of wearing Rudrakshas. Kalagni Rudra said, those that are born out of Rudras, Akshis, that is eyes, are called Rudrakshas. When these beads are even once touched by hand, one attains the glory of giving in charity 2,000 cows at a time. When they are worn in ears, he gets the effect of giving out 11,000 cows in charity. He also attains the state of the 11 Rudras. When the beads are worn on the head, one has the benefit of giving 1,000,000 of cows in charity. Of all these places, I am unable to tell you the benefit when worn in the ears. Whoever studies this Rudraksha Jabala Upanishad, be he a boy or a youth, becomes great. He becomes the guru of all and the teacher of all mantras. Havana and Archana should be done with these mantras of the Upanishad. That Brahmin who recites this Upanishad in the evening destroys the sins committed during the daytime. Who recites at noon destroys the sins of 6 births. Who recites in the morning and evening destroys the sins of many births. He attains the same benefit of doing 6,000 lakhs of Gayatri Japa. He becomes purified from all sins of killing a Brahmin, drinking toddy, stealing gold, approaching Guru's wife, having intercourse with her, speaking with corrupted person, etc. He gets the benefit of all pilgrimages and river baths. He attained Shiva Sayugnya. He also does not come back to earth, that is, rebirth. Om, let my limbs and speech, prana, eyes, ears, vitality, and all the senses grow in strength. All existence is the Brahman of the Upanishads. May I never deny Brahman, nor Brahman deny me. Let there be no denial at all. Let there be no denial at least from me. May the virtues that are proclaimed in the Upanishads be in me, who am devoted to the Atman. May they reside in me. Om, let there be peace in me. Let there be peace in my environment. Let there be peace in the forces that act on me. Here ends the Rudraksha Jabala Upanishad included in the Samaveda. Mantrahina, Kriyahina, Bhaktihina, Kshamapate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.